Hi, my name is Jamie Bianchini, co-founder and CEO of Pi, Purpose in Expenses. I'm excited to share our purpose-powered dealership summary with you, so let's go right in. First, who is Pi? Pi is a global movement, transforming expenses into donations to help support worthy causes. We've been at this for about 5 years now with dealerships all across the country and many other members as well, helping create hundreds of thousands of dollars in donations while helping our members save hundreds of thousands of dollars as well. First, we want to start with the end in mind. What are we really after? What we're after is finding a way to liberate available capital, create donations without having to write a check that go out to increase support to worthy nonprofits while helping enhance brand and culture at your dealership. So how do you create more donations without writing additional checks, right? With us, we help companies to transform expenses into donations. We offer services that every single service creates a new recurring donation without increasing costs. These are services you have to use anyways to operate your business. Your phone, internet, email, right? Your security, your payment processing. So how it works is we work with the actual service providers as partners, whether it be Verizon or Microsoft, and we get paid and compensated as mission-aligned resellers every month. We take this and we split this 50-50. 50% goes to the nonprofit of your choice. And this is without any increase in cost, downtime risk, or big workflow changes. So just to give you an actual real example, in 2023, we met a dealership called Beaver Coats. They're a top 50 RV dealer. They're already making lots of donations in the community. We looked at their biggest cost bucket, which was their payment processing, over $100,000 a year and growing. We helped to eliminate that and help them save six figures while creating a Pi donation of over $5,000. We went on later in the next year, increased that with a new recurring donation tied to their internet expense, then their phone expense, now looking at things like chemicals and even email. So here's how it works. Most importantly, to understand, Pi works in a full transparent model. So we tell you exactly what we earn in the service provider relationships. This is real wealth. They've been with us since 2020. And for the last 5 years, we've been able to generate these kinds of donations based on the revenue we bring in. So how it works is full transparency, payment processing. As you may know, there's a fixed cost to accept payments. Everything on top of that is basically margin for the service provider. And that relationship does not create a donation to great worthy nonprofits like Care Camps Foundation. With Pi, they do, because we work on lower margins. We ask our service providers to work on lower margins so we can embed donations into the actual expense without increasing costs. So you can say yes to great causes like Care Camps Foundation or ones that your team cares about. And we oftentimes can reduce expenses at the same time. This can also create great employee engagement and brand benefits, tying a donation to every tap or every swipe and your business. We've been doing this over and over again with car and RV and car dealerships all around the country. So also we can do this with Microsoft and Google. So Microsoft, you work directly with Microsoft and with an MSP, 100% of that expense leaves your organization, does not support your nonprofits. With Pi, we're a certified Microsoft partner, for example. We take our margin very transparently and split that. So without any increase in cost and with superior support, we're able to make great things like donations of $12,000 a year with Dr. Bronner's or $17,000 a year with Sensiba. These are real checks that can be celebrated just as if you were donating them. Your team can come out and celebrate the impact that's being made just by the decision of a partnership with Pi. You can also use this again, letting people know every email you send supports various causes that you care about. Same thing with phone and internet and energy and security, cloud. If there's a relationship you have with a particular service provider for your internet, we can turn that into, because working with a value-added reseller is how we position ourselves. We take that margin, we split it, same model, without any increase in cost, creating tens of thousands of donations to worthy nonprofits. We work with a very highly vetted broadband and connectivity partner with 35 years experience. You can see some of their clients here. The summary that we create through our review process looks like you see here in the green, where you see an actual amount that we estimate for donations, amount estimated for savings. We total that up and we put that in a no obligation view. So now you can turn something as boring as a Wi-Fi connectivity and turn it into something exciting for your people to connect to. Every phone call they make now supports a mission. So how do donations work? People always ask that. Beaver Coach is gold certified. They have 3 services with us. They get a donation and a letter sent to the nonprofit of their choice. They get a copy of that So if you save that, if you're applying for things like becoming a top 5 dealer, you can win this award, help you win awards like this because you're demonstrating a deeper commitment to the community. You can also celebrate the impact just as you were sponsoring or writing a check to any nonprofit, create these employee engagement assets. And this happens every year, year after year, systematically. So we have great kudos. If you want to speak with any of our members, they'd be happy to speak with you. Great ability to work at scale. This is 11 dealerships we're able to do in 6 months. Great opportunity to meet anybody if you want in your due diligence process. In the end, what we want to do is help you create the same benefits we had here, which is for like Beaver Coach and Super Bend here in my town of Bend. They increase donations to nonprofits without writing a check. They still get the same service and the price and support stay the same for the services we procure for them. And the brand benefits and culture benefits they get to celebrate. But just as important is the nonprofit leaders are now going to be able to receive a passive recurring donation. They don't have to ask for that. There's no dilution or distraction there. It's reliable because it's tied to fixed costs and there's a low risk of turnover. So the action item, like what do you do next to begin looking at this? We ask people to begin what's called a free no obligation review. What we recommend are these 4 categories here. The top one being usually the biggest impact for dealerships. We do a free analysis. There's no obligation. Generally, we ask you to connect us with your IT and finance crew. So the IT leader, controller, we ask for a 1 to 2 hour investment. That's it. And they're going to basically drag and drop statements and invoices from the previous month to this Dropbox link. It's a secure Dropbox. We suggest uploading your payment processing. And if you'd like to do Microsoft voice and data service, we're happy to look at that as well. And that's basically how to reach me there. In short, it's a no obligation process. We do the vast majority of the heavy lifting to explore the possibilities of what can it be if you're better able to use the existing expenses and the deployment of capital for these operating budgets to be able to use them more efficiently, to be able to drive community impact, which in turn helps with culture and brand, which also supports growth and profitability. So we're here to help in all those areas there. It all starts with making the first step. Reach out to us or drag and drop some statements over into that secure Dropbox in the presentation here, and we'll get right to work for you. We look forward to meeting you. Have a great day.